Good morning, Bitcoin Chaser fans, and welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be reviewing CEX.io and their browser application. We're going to be taking a look at logging in, depositing, buying Bitcoin and Fiat, viewing balances and finances, trading, how to withdraw, fees, verification and limits, security, legal documentation, and how to ask for support. So without any further ado, let's begin. Remember to smash that like button in the face and let us know in the comments if you have any questions. So now I'm on the About Us section for CEX.io. They were established in 2013 as the first cloud mining provider, and now they have become a multifunctional cryptocurrency exchange trusted by over 1 million users. So there are about 1 million users that use CEX.io on a daily basis, and now we're going to find out why. Now we're going to go over to the deposit section and see how we can go about making a deposit. So at the top of your screen you will see a green deposit button with an arrow pointing into what looks like a container, and you're going to click that. So from here you can select the card you want to make the deposit with, as well as add a new card or head over to your card manager section. Right of that is the bank transfer section, of which you have to accept the terms and conditions, and select the country in which your bank is, and then you can proceed with the transfer. Let me just show you as an example with a card. On the right hand column here you select the amount you want to deposit, and you can change the currency by clicking the USD button, and you can either go with Euro, GBP or RUB, as well as other cryptocurrencies. We're going to make a deposit in dollars. We're going to select $50. We're going to select the card we want to make the deposit with. If you haven't added one, you can head over to the Add a Card button, and then you're going to select the card you want to make the deposit with and enter in your CVV number, and then you're going to hit deposit. Now we're going to take a look at how to buy Bitcoin in Fiat. So once you've logged in and you've successfully made a deposit, this is the screen you will see the most. This is the buy Bitcoin instantly, or the buy sell section of CEX.io, and at the top we can view our balances. So if you made a deposit in dollars, you will see the dollar value here, as well as if you hold any other currencies, this is where you will see it. Below that we can select if we want to instantly buy with Visa or Mastercard, one of their accepted currencies, and if we want to use USD, Euro, GBP or RUB. You can also enter in a custom amount if you prefer, but it's completely up to you. We can then select a bundled amount, and we can just go through the process of purchasing our first Bitcoin balance. So the next question you'll probably be asking yourself is, well, if I have more than 4 currencies, where do I view that information? So let's move on to the finance section, or your balances section of CEX.io. So here you are able to view your existing balance in Fiat or your existing balance in crypto. And you can also head over and see your previous transactions, your payments, your achieved orders, your margin trading orders, and your limits and commissions. What this page can also be used for is directly depositing in a currency of your choice or withdrawing in a currency of your choice. So if you have, for example, $329, you can either deposit more, or you can hit up withdrawal and go through the withdrawal process and immediately withdraw that currency. Of course, if it is a cryptocurrency, you will have to enter in a withdrawal address for that cryptocurrency wallet you want to withdraw to. Next, we're moving on to the trading section of CEX.io. This is where you will be doing the majority of your transactions if you are going to be using CEX.io as a medium of exchange. So to get to the trading section, you just hit up the menu button at the top here. It says trade, and we're going to now take a look at the trading. When trading with CEX.io, you will see the most popular trading pairs in the top section of your page, such as Bitcoin to USD, Ethereum to Euro, or XRP to BDC. On the below right hand section of that, you can then see more trading pairs and information about it. So the current trading price for Bitcoin to USD, which is now $6,417. You can see its 24-hour change, and you can see its 24-hour trade volume. This would be for all trading pairs. If we go here to Euro, we can see all the trading pairs for Euro, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Dash, XRP, XLM, and ZEC, as well as for GBP, RUB, and BDC. On the right of the trading pairs section, you will see a graph that correlates with your selected trading pair, and it is basically by default a candle graph, and you can change the duration of each of these candles at the top by selecting either a candle every 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or even so much as 1 week, or so little as 1 minute. Below that, you can see information about market depth, such as the volume of people willing to buy at a certain price and the volume of people willing to sell at a certain price. Below market depth, you will see 3 types of trading that CEX.io supports. One being limit trading, where you set the amount you want to buy and give a price you're willing to buy it for, or an amount you're willing to sell and setting a price you're willing to sell it for. On the right of that is market, where you will automatically purchase or sell at the most recent price. And on the right of that is margin trading, where you can select the amount of leverage you want to use, you can select your stop loss price, as well as your position amount. If you're familiar with margin trading, this will make a lot of sense to you. But if not, you're probably going to be using either limit or market. Below that, you can see your active orders for that trading pair, as well as the trade history for that trading pair. Now let's quickly make a trade on the Ethereum to USD trading pair. We're going to select market trading, and we're going to purchase 50 USD worth of Ethereum, and we're going to select buy now. We're going to hit confirm, and we have now purchased $50 worth of Ethereum at its most recent price. You will then get a notification in the top right hand corner letting you know that the trade was successful. And now we can also see at the top here that we hold 0.28 Ethereum, which is about $50, which we just purchased it for. Next, we're moving on to withdrawing your funds, something that you will probably be doing a lot if you become a regular user of CEX.io. To get to the withdrawal page, you will see at the top section of the website is a green deposit and blue withdrawal. Click the blue withdrawal button. In order to make a withdrawal with CEX.io, you have to enable 2FA or two-factor authentication on your account. To do that, you can click the blue link in the pop-up that appears as you come to the withdrawal section. To enable 2FA on your account is very simple. You just head over to the blue enable 2FA button, and that brings up a pop-up that will either allow you to set up 2FA on your smartphone app or via SMS or phone request. So let's set up 2FA on our smartphone device. So we're going to hit the smartphone app button, and then we're going to download our two-factor authentication backup key, which we can use if we lose our phone. So let's download that and make sure we store it somewhere safe, preferably on a flash drive, which you always know where it is. And then you can either download on Google Play or on the App Store, or you can scan this QR code if you already have the application, which I do. So I'm going to scan it with my phone now. So after scanning it on the Authenticator app on your phone, you can then enter in the special code, and you have now successfully enabled two-factor authentication and can proceed with your withdrawal. So the withdrawal section looks very similar to the deposit section, and it works basically the same way. You can either request a withdrawal via the card that you've added, or a bank transfer, or a crypto capital account. However, if you're going to make a withdrawal with a cryptocurrency, on the right hand column you will see select currency and amount. Hit that same button that you used to select the currency in which you want to deposit with, and select the currency in which you want to withdraw with. In this case for me it is going to be Ethereum because we bought Ethereum. Once selected, you can then enter in the Ethereum address you want to withdraw from, and you can select, I have double checked the selected coin address, amount and fees, and agree with the terms and conditions and payment conditions, and you can hit the withdraw button. So let's run through it quick. Let's enter in an amount of Ethereum. On the right hand side below currency and amount, we can see our available Ethereum, as well as the Ethereum that is currently on the order books to be sold. In our case, we don't have any Ethereum in orders, but we do have an available Ethereum amount, which is 0.28. So I'm going to enter in 0.25, and then I'm going to enter in the Ethereum address I want to receive the funds. And I'm going to hit the checkbox, and I'm going to select withdraw. Now, when withdrawing, you have to go through the Google authentication process in order to ensure that it is you making the withdrawal. Once you've clicked the confirmation link in your email, you will get this page. And this tells you that your transaction is being processed. But don't worry, as long as you entered in all the information correctly, you will be able to view the transaction as successful on the Ethereum network. Once you've completed your withdrawal, you will be redirected to this page, which shows you your 30-day history for withdrawals over all currencies, and you can go ahead and view the status or the comment of that transaction. Now, right at the top, we can see our most recent transaction, which is being processed for 0.25 Ethereum, and we can view our remaining balance, and we can see the type of transaction it was a withdrawal. To change this data, you can just head up here and view for deposits, for trades, margin, referral, and mining. Once the network has confirmed your transaction, this transaction is being processed, comment will disappear and will reappear with your TX. When trading with CEX.io, we do have to pay fees. Those fees are for transactions, for deposits and withdrawals, as well as margin trading. Taking a look at the transaction fees, a transaction fee is based on your 30-day trade volume for all pairs, which is recalculated at 12 PM GMT every day and includes all current day's trades. If your trade volume is less than or equal to 5 BDC every 30 days, you will be charged a taker fee of 0.25% for every transaction and a maker fee of 0.16% for every transaction. So basically the best deal that you can get is if you're trading more than 6,000 BDC in trade volume every 30 days, you will receive a taker fee of 0.1% and a maker fee of 0%. You can also view your personal fee information. So for all of your currencies and trading pairs, you can see your taker and your maker fee, which for us is defaulted now at 0.25% because we don't trade more than 5 BDC per 30 days in trade volume. Now moving on to depositing and withdrawal fees. For USD, you will be charged 3% to make a deposit via Visa, 3% to make a deposit via Mastercard. You won't be charged a fee to make a deposit via bank transfer, and you will be charged 2% to make a deposit via crypto capital. When making a withdrawal via USD, you will be charged $3.8. When making a withdrawal via Visa, up to 1.2% plus $3.8 when making a withdrawal with Mastercard, 1% for a bank transfer withdrawal, and a withdrawal via crypto capital is free. For GBP, it is exactly the same. And for Euro, it is exactly the same, except a deposit via SEPA is not available when using CEX.io. However, you are able to withdraw via SEPA for €1 when using CEX.io. Now we're moving on to your personal limits and your verification. CEX.io does require you to submit your KYC documentation. You have 2 different levels of verification. Basic verification will give you a daily limit of $1,000 and a monthly limit of $3,000, and having a fully verified account will ensure that you have an unlimited daily and monthly deposit and withdrawal limit. And below that you will see your available payment methods. And now the final aspect of CEX.io that we're going to be having a look at is where you can find the legal and security documentation, as well as how you can interact with the support staff. So to see your legal and security documentation, you can head over to cex.io/legal-security, and you can have access to the terms of use documents, your privacy policy, AML, KYC policy, anti-fraud policy, refund policy, and etc. You can also see the licenses and certificates information for CEX.io. And finally, we move on to the last part, which is how to get in contact with CEX.io support staff. So in the bottom left hand corner of your screen, you will see a blue chat button. By clicking that will open up the live chat. You can then enter in the message that you want to send, as well as the issue that you're facing, and a CEX.io live assistant will get back to you. And that is the end of the CEX.io browser application review. We are also doing a review on the mobile application, so stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and finally comment down below what other reviews you would like us to do. Do you have a favorite exchange? Do you want us to cover it? Do you need assistance? Let us know down below in the comments. From myself, BroKaine, and Bitcoin Chaser, we wish you a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.